So this question says a distance of 61 furlongs is equivalent to how many feet, right? So basically 61, I'll just call it F for furlong, is equal to question mark FT for feet. And then it looks like we're provided with some conversion factors here. 1 furlong is equal to 220 yards, and 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. So what we have here is a unit conversion question. When you're answering a unit conversion question, you always start off with the unit provided, which is 61 furlongs. So I'll just call it 61F. And then we're going to use these conversion factors here. I'll circle them. We have this one that relates furlongs to yards, and this one that relates yards to feet. We use these things in order to cancel out the units that we do not want and to introduce the units that we do want. So for instance, I have this unit of furlong here. I don't want furlong, I want feet. But I don't know how to relate furlongs directly to feet. I only know how to relate furlongs to yards. So I'm going to multiply this by the conversion factor that I have here, that 1 furlong is equal to 220 yards. But I'm going to put the 1 furlong in the denominator, the 220 yards in the numerator. What that allows me to do is to cross out this unit of furlongs, which I know I do not want, and to introduce this unit of yards. Now, yards is not exactly what I want to end up with, right? I want feet in my final answer. So that's how I know that I'm not finished. I need to multiply again. This time, I'm going to use the relationship between yards and feet. So again, I'm going to have my 1 yard in the denominator so that the yards can cancel out, and then my 3 feet in the numerator so that I can introduce the unit feet that I actually want. So at this stage, all of the units that I do not want, furlongs and yards, are both crossed out, and only the unit that I do want, feet, remains. Once you've accomplished that, now you do the math, right? And realistically, we could just plug this into a calculator, because all we're going to do is multiply this 61 by 220 times 3, and that'll give us our final answer. So I'm going to pull out my calculator here. 61 times 220 times 3 is equal to 40,260. So that's our answer, 40,260 feet.